The International Community School is situated in central London. We have students from all around the world. We're an IB World School, so we teach students from MYP Year 1 right up to Diploma 2.
All right, Western beliefs.
My name is Joanna Cooper. I'm the IB Diploma Coordinator at International Community School London. I also teach English Language and Literature. At the start of the term, we asked our students what approaches to learning as skill they wanted us to focus on. So our Diploma 1 students picked self-management. So that's been our focus of teaching and learning this term.
In class, we're going to model one example as
all Diploma 1 teachers have been teaching this skill in their lessons. In the lesson you're going to see, it's an English language and literature lesson where we're focusing on giving, students are focusing on giving each other feedback based on a written task that they've just completed using the ATL skill of resilience. So they will use feedback, they won't see feedback as a threat, rather they will see it as a positive thing because they'll be able to respond to the feedback that they've been given in order to improve the standard of their work. Okay guys, at this stage you've all completed the first draft of one of your first formal assignments for Diploma 1. Okay, has everyone completed their first draft? Yes. Okay, good. I want you to discuss what do you think you need to do at this point in the whole drafting process in order to make your work better, to make it stronger.
I actually think that this is one of my shortcomings, that I pretty much have no quotes, and I think the one or two that I do have, I really don't go into detail. I don't reference the text itself.
Like revise and make sure your sentence structure and punctuation are all correct as well.
Yeah, just proofreading all the time, isn't it? Yeah. So
the purpose of this is to be able to improve our written work. Okay, we want it to have a positive outcome. Therefore, the feedback that we give has to be constructive.
I think constructive is more about being helpful to someone rather than just giving feedback, because feedback can be taken as kind of negative or positive, but that doesn't really help anyone get anywhere. If you tell someone, oh, this isn't great, you're not really enabling them to get better at what they're doing, you're just giving them a comment. So by doing constructive feedback, we're able to give a comment that will then help them improve their essay and help them improve other essays in the future.
I have a worksheet here for you. So the criteria by which your essay will be marked is on this worksheet. So the feedback that you give is based on the criteria. At the end of listening to each other's constructive feedback, you're going to set yourself goals for how you can improve your work. In today's English and Language Literature class, our focus was on the drafting process. I think sometimes for students getting feedback, they can see it as a kind of a negative thing, whereas if they knew that the feedback given was just based solely on the criteria, it wasn't a personal critique or attack on them, it was based really on the criteria. And I felt from that then the goals that they set themselves were very positive and also achievable. They knew that by putting these goals in place, their work would be stronger.
well, that's what the main diploma is about, pretty much, is about,
yeah.
Even though there's boundaries for you, I mean, it's trying to make sure that you keep working through those.
And seeing it for the long-term goal.
And using the help that's there for you, using those outlines, using this positive criticism to help you continue and make your way through.
The ability to respond in a positive way to feedback is really a key effective skill. And I know that other teachers will listen to my feedback on how this activity went, because as a faculty we share strategies. At the start of the term, the diploma students said that they wanted to focus on self-management skills. So in our staff room we have a board where we put up examples of how we're teaching this skill. So I think that this is definitely a skill that I will put up on the board and say to teachers, yes, it does work. And our students are now developing the ability to give each other constructive feedback, are developing that vocabulary that allows them to do that. And from there as well, they're becoming more independent learners, because it's not like the teacher is telling them all the time, this is the feedback you have to give. They are actually giving the feedback themselves. So that's helping them become more assessment capable.